And here's your host, Steve Shedler.
Did he say Steve Shetler?
Yeah, boy.
Whoa. He was in the house. Man.
I need to get
What?
opening that says, and here's Steve Shetler and Neil Cry.
No, it'll be like, here's Steve Shetler and Neil. That'd be better.
Dot.
Right.
Neil.
Right.
Hi, Neil.
Hi, how are you today?
I am Okie to the Dokie.
Oh, really?
Hey.
Yeah,
Good
sweet.
morning to you, our
Hello.
viewer. The people are pouring in right
Whoa. Really? No, they're not.
now. Viewership is just out of control right now. Welcome to the morning wake up here on
Wake up.
Steve Shetler Media, live from Shetler Studios. By the way,
Yes.
the studios are up for grabs if anybody wants to sponsor them. You know, I don't mind shilling a business.
There you
So
go.
if you want to be like the whatever studios, we can do that.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Money. Maybe I can pay Neil. I just pay him with hugs right now.
That's okay. I like hugs.
Here's your payment for today. Let's do our forecast, shall we?
You do it.
Let's start
spring-
off with this. See, that's for the fog.
Wow. That's perfect.
I am prepared for the fog. There is a dense fog advisory. How you drove into town?
It's
a
not
little bit.
bad, but
Not bad.
be careful. You know, there's some slick spots, a little drizzly out there.
Some flick spots.
Yep.
Slicker than
Give,
not.
give yourself extra time and be cautious while driving.
Yes. Use your headlights,
Yes.
your headlamps, so other people can see you. Today, along with a little bit of fog this morning, some rain. Yeah. Rain chance at 70%. Let's see here. Widespread dense fog late, patchy fog this afternoon, steady temps in the 30s, and just a little bit of a northwest wind. Again, a dense fog advisory till 9 a.m. Tonight, cloudy, 30% chance of some rain this evening. Let me get that out of the way so you can see our sponsor information from the Garden Gate. Steady temps in the low 30s tonight. Again, tomorrow, more of the same. Some rain, some patchy fog, steady temps in the 30s. Tomorrow night, cloudy, patchy fog, steady temps in the 30s. Cloudy on Friday, and guess what? Steady temps in the 30s.
Huh. Are you reading the same sentences over and over?
It's just, repeat, rinse, repeat,
Wow.
whatever. Your weather brought to us by the Garden Gate at 105 South Jefferson in Sigourney. Call 641-622-3191. Talk to Cindy. She will hook you up with your needs from the Garden Gate. Hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Saturdays, 9 to noon. Talking to Cindy yesterday. They've got some new spring merchandise in.
Oh.
It's springy.
Springy.
Boing, boing, boing. And, of course, Valentine's Day coming right up. So, guys, you got to be ready. You got to get your orders in, whether it be, 2 dozen roses,
My goodness.
3 dozen roses.
What would the bargain for 2 dozen be this year?
I don't know.
You should have asked while you were in there.
But whatever you need for Valentine's Day, you can get it at the Garden Gate in Sigourney. Just tell Cindy that Stephen Neal sent you
There you go.
from the morning wake up. That's your forecast. Actually, current conditions. Let me bebop this one around because we got to look at the barometric pressure.
Yes, I love it.
The Steve Shetler barometer is barometing right now at 30.12 inches.
It is not.
It is. And winds are about 5 to 10 miles per hour out of the northeast. 32 degrees, along with just a little bit of fog and mist. So those are your current conditions. Again, just a little bit of a dense fog advisory. Not a whole lot of dense fog advisory, just a little bit.
Just a little.
A little bit of a fog advisory till 9 a.m. There's a little bit of fog, so
Little bit.
be advised. Driving conditions, just give yourself, as Neil said, plenty of time this morning, although it's not too bad out. Neil, we always have our question of the day.
Why, well, yes, we do.
Sponsored by Amy's Salon House and Spa in Sigourney. It comes up during the noon hour.
Located up there at
go
202
ahead.
North Main Street, Sigourney. Stop up there for all your hair and spa services and, all the good stuff. Extensions, products, tanning. Did you get your tanning done yet
Nope.
or ordered
I'm
or
still
whatever?
pale.
Oh, well, it's okay. It'll come.
So, yeah,
Today-
they can make you look pretty
Yes.
or handsome
Give him a call. Handsome. We don't need that.
in time for Valentine's Day.
Oh, boy. Give him a call. Amy and the girls, 641-622-3772. Oh, I had one.
So your question,
Oh,
yeah,
I
look at all
see
those
it.
things that they have.
Oh,
They have
all kinds of stuff.
Redken,
Product.
Matrix, the Matrix. So your question that'll go up later on today during the noon hour is: what food do you always have in stock at your house? Neil, do you have
let's see.
what's a food that you always have around?
A food that I would prefer to always have around, or what I really have.
What food? What food?
What food?
Stay on track.
Pork and beans.
Pork and beans.
No, I don't. I mean, sometimes
That'd be dangerous.
it is. You may find out yet.
Did you have pork and beans last night?
No, I did not.
All right. Let's see. I'm trying to think what food I would have around. Probably golden Oreos.
You really do like them, don't you?
I love me some
Wow.
golden Oreos.
Huh? That's awesome.
So,
Do you just eat them, or do you like to dunk them?
oh no, it's just straight up chow down. Our knees just touched.
Why do our knees always touch? I don't know. It's weird.
Why do I always have to announce it?
Right?
I just feel like I should. I think it's like
think
an awkward situation.
It's awkward for us, but they don't even know it happened.
Yeah, no.
But now you know our awkwardness.
So for you, it's pork and beans.
sure.
For me, it's golden Oreos.
Huh.
Let's see here. Coming up this week here on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter X, we've got Day's live music. Her name is Day, and she's going to be bringing some live music
Oh.
this Friday at
Snap.
the Iowa Music Showcase, 11:30 to noon, live at Barn Wired. You can stop in, get yourself some coffee and lunch, or you can watch here on Steve Shuttler Media. Talked to Day on the radio probably about a year ago. I got to know her and her brother, Chris, at that time.
You
and now
didn't.
I did. And me and Day, we're tight.
What?
We're like night and day.
That was great. I loved
Oh.
it. That was a good. One.
Here, I don't utilize this nearly enough.
Yes. Yes. Oh, that was fantastic.
So Day's live music this Friday at Barn Wired in Sigourney. Let's see here what else we got. Kyoto basketball last night. The Kyoto boys beat up on English Valleys. Those Kyoto boys, they are tough. Kyoto girls came up just short against a good English Valleys team. Got to see some of our previous athletes of the week from the EV side of things. Imogen.
Yeah.
Imogen Stratton came over and said hi. Kennedy Axmere, heck of a player. She's been an athlete of the week. And one of the, is it Achenbach?
I think so.
Yes. They were all playing for the girls last night. So up next for Kyoto, at least here on Steve Shuttler Media, we'll have Kyoto boys at Tri-County this Friday. That'll be a JV and varsity boys doubleheader as the Tri-County girls, they go to HLV. So Kyoto boys doubleheader, JV at 6, followed by the varsity boys, Kyoto at Tri-County this Friday here on Steve Shuttler Media. And then one more regular season game we'll have is the made-up Sigourney at Kyoto game. That'll be on February 6th. After that, we're looking at the postseason coming up here pretty quick. Now, as I mentioned, Neil, yesterday, I don't know if you were tuned in yesterday
A little
morning and heard what I was talking about as far as the postseason goes. Man, the state, you got to pay the state, boy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't
What?
think have I told you about this?
No.
Yeah, so like doing... And I don't know if I'm talking about things that I should be talking about,
But you're gonna hear it anyway.
but yeah, I'm going to tell you. Is that me or you?
That was
That was
you.
me? I got gurgles coming out of me. The state wants their money. They don't care if you do like regular season games. Like I've been doing regular season games, and I don't have to pay the state to do
Sure.
anything like that. But if you do postseason games, I guess in what I'm doing, per game I have to pay $400
Whoa.
to the state
What?
per game.
Oh.
So like if I were to do the Kyoto Boys, yeah, for the advertising, I would need to make up $400 just to break even.
Oh.
So I don't know.
Huh.
Fingers crossed. I don't know. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. But it's like, man, you can't.
How do they?
If I wanted to do the Kyoto Girls, I mean, I think that's going to take that out of the equation.
Right.
You got to pick
one or the other.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's just craziness. Small.
How long do you think you could get away with it?
Yeah. Psst, don't tell
anyone.
anybody. So I don't know. We'll see.
That's interesting. That's
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll see if that happens. But
Huh.
yeah, because the Kyoto Boys, they're going to win a few games.
Oh, absolutely.
If not, make it to state.
Yep.
So I don't know. Hopefully we'll have that here on ye old Steve Shetler Media.
You got $10 coming from me, buddy.
Need to start a GoFundMe.
You don't even have to get me lunch this Friday.
We'll just eat some of Jim's leftovers or something up at Barn Wired. Coming up Saturday morning, we'll have the sports section. We're going to be featuring Sigourney boys basketball this
Sweet.
Saturday. We had the Kyoto boys in last week. Got the Sigourney boys and Coach Mitch Eslick. So tune in at 8 a.m. We'll have fun with that. I know Alan sent me the updated scores for our pick'em standings.
Oh, I don't even
deal.
want to
I
hear
think the
this.
guest pick. Well, I'm not going to look. I can't. I'm just going to go off of memory. But
Because I did horrible.
the guest pickers are still in the lead.
Man.
But I have inched up to second place. Thank you.
What? Are you kidding me? I have to be at the bottom because I was paying attention all weekend and everybody I picked lost.
And I didn't think I was doing that great, but
Man.
evidently good enough to hang around in second place. I know we're all such sports experts.
Well, thankfully Taylor won, and that team
Yes.
with her, whatever. And then,
The Kansas City Taylors,
yes, there you go.
the Kansas City Swifts,
Right, and the
Swifties?
Clarky Crunchies. That didn't go so well.
Yeah.
That was wow.
So Caitlin Clark, her birthday was a couple of days ago.
Right.
I put up a post that wished her a happy birthday. And that was funny because somehow, some way, there's been some Caitlin haters that have drifted onto that post. And they're stirring some trouble. And now there's a little bit of an argument going on, which, whatever. It keeps the post alive.
Right. True.
And adds to the numbers.
Huh.
So if they want to argue about, because I called her the GOAT, the greatest
Sure.
of all time. That's what. In case anybody doesn't know what GOAT means in all capitals.
I always knew that. It took me years to figure out what the kids were saying.
Greatest of all time. Some people not liking that I called her the GOAT and are arguing.
Oh, it took me so long to know what
She's not
that
the goat.
meant that I didn't even, thinking back all those years ago when you would always call me
Yes, you
GOAT.
are the GOAT.
I was crazy. I didn't know what he meant.
I mean, at that time I was actually calling you a GOAT.
Oh.
You're not the GOAT. You are a GOAT.
I probably was.
Who's that one kid back in?
Who was that
never
one
mind.
kid?
Let's go ahead and do some birthdays. Wasn't there a goat involved?
It was Hold on, Nelly. Wow. Oh, I forgot all about that until right now. There's a lot of people on right now, too.
All right. Let's see here. Birthdays for birthdays for today. Ray Stevens.
Oh, no way. Oh.
Ray Stevens is freaking hilarious. That guy's old school funny. The Streak.
Oh, yes, they call me the streak.
What's the squirrel?
Mississippi
the squirrel song?
Mud
Yes.
Squirrel Revival or something like that.
And he also has a Christmas song that when I was in radio, I played it every year. It wasn't like one of his most popular songs of all time, but it was so funny, called The Little Drummer Boy Next Door. It is great.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it's about a kid that gets a drum set for Christmas.
Yeah?
And it's just driving. Ray Stevens is the neighbor. And so the kid's
Yes.
pounding on the drums.
I love it.
And he's like complaining through the whole song. Like, who gets a kid a drum set on Christmas morning. He's breaking all the silent and peace and blah, blah. And then by the end of it, the drums break. And next thing you know, they give the kid a trumpet.
Oh, nice. Even better.
Yeah. So Ray Stevens, birthday today, 85. Neil Diamond, Sweet
What? How old?
Caroline.
Bum, bum, bum.
83 for Neil Diamond.
What?
83 years old.
He's my namesake.
Really?
It was named after Neil Diamond. No joke.
Is your middle name Diamond?
No.
Neil Diamond Crott.
Nope. My dad's a huge Neil Diamond fan. So there you go. Little
Wayne.
information for you.
Oh, Wayne with the Neil Diamond.
Yep.
Let's see here. Aaron Neville.
Oh.
We like to call him Cocoa Puff.
Did you? Wow.
I did. Cocoa Puff. He's got a Cocoa Puff on his cheek. Look him up.
I know.
I don't know why. It's like somebody needs to tell him.
You would think his publicist or somebody would be like, dude.
Just wipe. You got something on your cheek. I love it. Cotton.
Oh, yeah.
Fabric of
I forgot he did that commercial.
The sweet voice of Aaron Neville and his Cocoa Puff are both 83 today. They're like Siamese twins.
Oh, my
You got
gosh.
Aaron and you got the Cocoa Puff.
Thank you, everyone. We've had so much fun.
Are there any comments
Oh,
today?
not-
Or have I just
Yeah,
completely
there's a bunch.
offended? I'm not seeing any comments.
Oh,
for
yeah.
some
There's
reason.
a lot of people
Oh, there
on
they
here.
are. Good morning. Oh, Laura DeCook from the great outdoors. She has ventured inside to watch us this morning. Laura, Nancy, Amber, Jennifer,
Oh,
Amber,
Ashley and Briley and Davian. Oh, I see. I got all of
the
you.
whole gang.
Good morning, Briley. You're my
Say
favorite.
Good morning. Yeah. Let's see. Yakov Smirnov.
Who? What?
I love America.
Yes.
73 years old.
Huh.
For the Russian comedian.
Yakov.
Let's see here. Keach Rainwater.
Who?
You know who that is? That doesn't ring a bell?
Sort of, but no.
That is the drummer from Lone Star.
Oh,
Keach.
Keach.
He's 61.
I'll be.
He's been there since the beginning. He's like one of like
The originals.
three of the guys that are original. That's been there throughout. Keach Rainwater, Lone Star, 61. Rob Dibble. He is a former baseball player for the Cincinnati Reds. That guy, he had some attitude, and he could throw the ball really, really hard. 60 years old. That's what she said. Mary Lou Retton, famous U.S. gymnast.
Uh-huh.
And she had some health issues
Yes.
here recently. 56 years old. Happy birthday to you, Mary Lou.
Ooh, little rhyme.
Mary Lou. Happy birthday to you. Oh, and Ed
Oh.
Helms. Why did I put my piece of paper
I have no
away?
idea.
Ed Helms from The Office and
Yeah.
The Hangover. He's Andy from The Office. He is 50 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the big 5-0.
I had him maybe a little bit older, but
Ed
okay.
Helms. We saw a movie this past weekend.
Yes, I was going to ask you how that was.
ISS. I talked a little bit about it the other day. But there is a guy in ISS, which stands for International Space Station, that looks like a younger Ed Helms. It's like
No way.
It was weird. I mean, it was distracting. He looked so much like him. Like he could be his younger brother
Wow.
or son, but he looked just like him. So it was weird. Let's see here. On this date, what is today? Today is Wednesday, January 24th. On this date in history, it was today back in 1848. There's gold in them there hills. Gold was found out in California.
What? Are you kidding me?
And then that brought on the gold rush of 1849.
That is so crazy. My question today has something to do with the gold rush.
Amazing how that works out. So, gold found in California. All the gold
What in the world?
in California.
If you weren't awake, you are now.
Yes. I'm amazed that we're not hearing dogs barking yet. Let's see here. Today in 1908, the very first Boy Scout troop was formed in England.
Nice.
And here's a funny note. It was actually, they all just had boys in the group at the time. 1908. Common sense. Today in 1916, yeah, Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts.
Right. No, I get it. Yeah. We are
Facts don't
on
care
the
about your
soapbox
feelings.
today. Oh boy.
On this date in 1916, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that federal income tax is constitutional.
Constitutional, even. Huh.
Boo.
I'll be.
On this date in 1922, right here in Iowa,
What?
Ottawa, Iowa,
Yeah.
Christian K. Nelson patented the Eskimo pie. Now, you know, it's true. Now, of course, the trick for a good Eskimo pie is to make sure you have fresh Eskimos. So,
Yes. Oh boy.
I love me a fresh
Fresh
Eskimo
Eskimo.
pie.
That was in Iowa.
Ottawa, Iowa.
Huh. I did not have that figured.
Hello, I am from Ottawa, Iowa. Iowa.
Iowa.
On this date in
China.
1945, the Yankees, New York Yankees, were sold for $3 million. Heck of a deal.
Wow.
I feel like we talked about something like that recently.
Yeah.
Man, we're talking about it again. In 1984, on this date, Apple introduced their Macintosh personal computer.
Yeah.
So that was the start of a...
Suppose that was the black square floppy disk?
Could have
The
been.
big hole in the middle? Would that have been?
Could have been.
I bet, yeah.
Could have been.
Better.
Today on the National Day calendar, it's... Neil, you're looking nice today.
Oh boy, what is it?
You're a handsome young man.
I'm telling you. I agree.
It's National Compliment Day.
You are okay, buddy.
Well, you're okay-er. You're okayer than me.
You're the okayest.
Now, it's also National Peanut Butter Day.
Do you like you some peanut butter?
Peanut
my.
butter's all right. I just don't like the
right.
crunchy.
Oh,
Got to keep the crunchy out of it. Smooth. Creamy smooth. Just stick your finger out. It's Belly Laugh Day.
oh boy.
I don't know if that was from my belly or not. I got me a belly. And then it's also, I don't know if Nike sponsors this, it's National Just Do It Day.
What?
Do it.
They must
Go to
be.
it. So those are your days that we are celebrating today.
Huh.
So compliment somebody
Just
today.
do it. Yeah.
Let's see your things you need to know.
Okay.
Are
Are you going to good mornings?
Are my-
There's so many.
You know,
What?
I'm not getting updated comments today for some reason. Good
Well-
morning, Sherry. Good morning, Nick.
Marcia,
yeah.
Carrie Ann, peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Things you need to know. 96th Academy Awards nominations came out yesterday. Oppenheimer, which for the
Wait.
longest time I called it Oppenheimer, but I watched the movie and found out it's Oppenheimer.
What was the last award show they just had like a week ago or something?
The Golden Grams.
Golden Grams? Because didn't Oppenheimer, whatever it is, people were surprised.
Flappenheimer.
Yeah, they were surprised it didn't get as many awards.
Okay.
So
I don't know.
Wait for the
but it got
Oscars.
13 nominations for the Academies. The movie Poor Things,
yeah, that one.
no idea, had 11, and then Killers of the Flower Moon
Oh, I never saw that.
with Leonardo El DiCaprio.
DiCaprio.
Oh, DiCaprio. Are you threatening me?
Oh.
DiCaprio had 10.
I have TP. Yes.
Let's see here. Award-winning journalist. Oh, this is sad. Charles Osgood,
Yeah.
who anchored CBS Sunday Morning for 22 years, and seems like he's been in the news.
Oh, yeah.
A news guy forever. Osgood File, all that stuff. He died yesterday at his home in New Jersey. He was 91 years old.
Huh.
So, R.I.P. to Charles Osgood. Let's see here. Other things you need to know. 40 million people watched the Sunday night football game between the Chiefs and the Bills. That's a lot of people.
Wow.
Billy Joel
Wow.
announcing that he's getting ready to release his first new music in 31 years.
Yeah, I read something about this. I'm interested in hearing it.
The last time he had new music was the River of Dreams album back in 93.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, it's been a long time. I think you and I talked about this here maybe last week. A car company named BYD
Yeah?
out of China.
China.
BYD overtook Tesla for the most electric
Whoa.
vehicle sales last year and is now aiming at the world market. So if you haven't heard of BYD yet,
You will.
you will be. And evidently they sell them under the name, you're going to like this name. They sell them under a brand called Yang Wang. And among their 20 models of electric vehicles is a $150,000 supercar that resembles a Lamborghini.
Ooh. Oh,
And they
I like Lamborghinis.
and they have an SUV that supposedly rotates 360 degrees on the spot and it floats on water.
Oh, my word.
What kind of times do we live in?
Wow. Yang Wang, that's
So look out for Yang Wang. Everybody, Yang Wang tonight.
Yang Wang.
China. French tourist. A French tourist found nearly a 7.5 carat diamond while visiting the Crater of Diamonds State Park in Murfreesboro, Arkansas, earlier this month.
That's weird. They found a
Came all
diamond.
the way from France to find that diamond.
Nobody around here could have found it by now.
Guess not.
Come on.
It's like one of those barn-wired gift cards
Right?
back in Christmas.
Yeah.
You just couldn't find. And then some guy named Neil found one. Let's see here. Other things you need to know. Immigration has now overtaken inflation.
Nope.
Immigration.
Inflation.
As the top voter concern.
Oh.
I mean, people are just pouring in. Yeah, I might have been concerned 3 years ago. Maybe. Anywho.
Yes.
Country music.
Yes.
Brooks and Dunn. You ever seen them in concert?
I don't know if I have. I really don't remember. I think I would
saw them
remember.
for the first time 2 years ago at the Iowa
really?
State Fair. Yeah. Still putting on a great show. Brooks and Dunn announcing they're continuing their acclaimed reboot tour coming up
Sweet.
this year. They'll have 22 more tour dates.
Well, there
I
you
would
go.
assume that they got to be getting. I mean, they're closer to the end than the beginning, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
So if you get a chance to see Brooks and Dunn,
Closer to the end. What age do you start getting closer to the edge?
I'm a brand new old man. No, that's hard working. I think I'm putting brand new man
Yeah, I
and
think you
hard
were.
working man together.
I'm a hard working man.
Hardly working, retired man.
And then his teeth falls out.
Other stuff you need to know. Buzz from Home Alone
Oh, yeah.
in critical condition. His name is Devin Rattray. The thing is, he was in a domestic assault trial. That has been delayed because he's in the hospital. So Buzz from Home Alone.
That was the older brother, right?
The big
Yeah.
the big kid. Spiked hair.
Yep.
He had the tarantula.
Exactly.
So Buzz in the hospital. Buzz! Oh, woof! That's what he says about Buzz's girlfriend.
Yep.
Looks at the picture. Woof! Let's see here. We're just 2 weeks after taking... Oh, let me restart. Rewind. A couple weeks after taking home a national championship ring with the Wolverines, University of Michigan's J.J. McCarthy and his girlfriend of 5 years, Katya, announced their engagement in a joint Instagram post.
Oh, man. That is so sweet.
Other stuff, the Department of Health is said to be considering a switch. This is outrageous.
Outrageous.
This is blasphemy. They're thinking about changing the potato from a vegetable to a grain.
Oh, my goodness. Who cares? What?
Facts don't care about your feelings.
What? A grain?
A potato, they're thinking, they're probably just doing this to stir things up.
Stir the potato pot.
Yeah.
Potato
Potato stew. Potato.
Grain.
On to other things. Netflix, you may have seen this come out yesterday, has become the new home of WWE Raw
No way.
in 2025.
Wow.
I think it was a $5 billion deal.
Oh, my.
Yeah, I mean, Raw,
Ow.
Clear my throat here. Excuse me. Raw has been basically on the USA Network for a long
forever.
long time. And now going to Netflix.
Interesting.
So, yeah, that's a huge deal. Huge money.
That's a sign of the times, isn't it?
It is. Speaking of wrestling, the WWE has released ownership of the trademark for The Rock.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking. He was the only dude I ever got into for that WWE stuff, whatever.
That pro wrestling stuff.
Yeah,
Dwayne Johnson is now the owner of
Oh,
The Rock. They have given him ownership of that.
well, cool.
Yeah. So he can do with that what he wants.
Right. What do you do with it?
He can now call himself The Rock and not have to worry about it.
Wow.
Let's see here. A new study claims that having just one energy drink a month can cause disruptions to your sleep.
One a month?
Do you do the energy
Not
drinks?
very often at all. But
I think I've had one energy drink in my life.
well, that's why you can't sleep. But I know people that drink 2 or 3 a day.
I mean, I wonder, like, my thing is the diet sody.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, how many, I mean, I'm ashamed to say how many diet sodas with caffeine I drink, how that affects my sleep.
Well, yeah, but it's Diet Mountain Dew,
Yeah.
so it's fine. It's medically approved for sleep.
Chug a Diet Dew right before bed. Good luck. But yeah, just one energy drink a month can cause you some sleep issues.
Huh.
A couple other things here. A recent survey by the Ford Motor Company found that 52% of employed people globally would be willing to take a 20% pay cut for a better work and life balance. So evidently,
Does that mean
they
like
think
less
they're working
work
too
days?
much.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then finally, back to the Swizz,
The Swizz.
the T-Swizzle.
What?
David Crow must be kind of creepy. He's been charged with harassment and stalking after being arrested outside of Taylor Swift's New York apartment for the second
Nice.
time in 3 days.
Dude, nobody likes stalkers.
Yeah.
Don't be
Nobody
one.
likes you, David Crow.
I didn't know where you were going there.
Creepy. What'd you think I was going to say?
Well, I said nobody likes stalkers, and you said nobody likes you. I'm like, well, no.
You know what time it is? It's
What?
time for
Today's Impossible Question.
I was going to
Go ahead.
a drink of my
Go ahead.
diet sody, but
I'm drinking water.
let's see here. Today's impossible question. The latest survey reveals that 85% of us cringe whenever they hear this.
Cringe when they hear this.
What is it? What do you think it is? And I'll give you a
Oh,
hint.
I got one.
What?
A cat puking.
I mean, I cringe when I hear that.
I mean, it's a... It's like, get it out already. Oh, there you go. Run to the carpet when you do it. Stupid cats.
you and I actually relate to this.
Uh-oh.
The latest survey reveals that 85% of us cringe whenever we hear our own voice.
Oh, I totally get that. Yep.
I'm actually surprised it's not like 95%.
Right.
When we both been in radio before, when you first started in radio, and we did these things called air checks.
Yep.
Where you record yourself and then listen back and kind of you nitpick it and
Right.
tear it apart to make yourself better. I mean, was it hard for you to listen to your voice?
The first time I heard my first air check, I think I was literally listening, thinking, "Who is this?" Like you don't, as you're talking during the day, you don't understand. You don't hear yourself. That's why lots of times you see announcers doing this. You hear your voice right to your ear.
Oh, right in your ear
Right.
ball.
But yeah, it's weird.
It is weird. It is weird. That's why we have.
That is weird.
But it's just the impossible question.
Right.
We're not doing weird stuff yet.
That's cool
Yeah,
though.
but people don't like to hear their voice. And yes, when you get people to record their own commercials
Oh yeah.
for radio commercials, they're like, ugh.
Is that what I sounded like? Yep, every day, weirdo.
You just got to get used to it. Let's see here. Another survey.
Survey says.
Survey says.
Bing.
Because, it's that nodepositrewards.com.
Oh, yeah, they get a lot of them. Yep.
Love no deposit
Yes.
return rewards.
They are a
whatever.
good outlet.
They did a survey to see who is the most notable U.S. actor. Basically, they did this from Google searches and the amount of money that the actors have made at the box office.
Oh.
Let's see if you know these people. Number 1 is Margot Robbie.
Oh.
I think everybody knows.
Yeah.
She's Barbie and was in like the
She in some of the
Suicide Squad movies.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I mean, tons of things.
Right.
Margot Robbie is number 1.
Wow.
Ryan Gosling, who was, I think, Ken.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the Barbie movie.
Me neither.
Yeah, you've seen it twice. Ryan Gosling at number 2. Chris Pratt,
Oh. Okay.
good guy. He's in at number 3. Vin Diesel is at 4.
About the family.
John Cena,
Oh. Who?
you can see him at number 5. Jenna Ortega is at 6. Florence Pugh.
Oh, yeah. No idea.
I'm good with faces. Maybe I would know who Florence Pugh
Yeah, I don't. You.
is. And the next one, Cillian Murphy.
Who?
Just by name alone, I don't know.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa is number 9. Number 10, Anya Taylor-Joy.
I bet she was one of them in the Joy Luck Club. Because her name's Joy.
No idea. Then you got Robert Downey Jr., Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise is
Jack
down that
Black. Yeah,
far?
Tom Cruise should be like number
Yeah.
1. Jack Black. Haley Steinfeld.
Oh. No clue.
Bradley Cooper, Matt Damon, Emily Blunt, Timothy Chalamet, Brie Larson, Zoe Saldana. Those are all... Do you know who Zoe Saldana is?
I don't know, do I?
You do.
Oh, okay.
She's in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
She's the green girl.
Oh, yeah.
You like
Yeah, I know who
her,
she
huh?
is.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. I forgot this thing was on.
Then you get Halle Bailey. Not to be confused with Halle Berry.
Oh, okay.
Halle Bailey. I think she was in one of those Disney flops. One of those... What's the one where the girl's in the ocean and she wants to be...
Little Mermaid?
That one. The remake of that.
Oh.
That was just a total
Gotcha.
flop. She was in that. Keanu Reeves should be way higher.
Whoa.
Is at number 22 on this list.
I would put him as one of my top 3
Yeah.
favorite actors.
And then, of course, you have the well-known... I mean, everybody knows who Ariana Greenblatt is.
Oh, yes. Great work.
I was just saying the other day, man, we gotta look up that new one from Ariana Greenblatt.
Yeah. Yep. I got it in my search history. I just haven't really researched it yet.
Like, I got this Greenblatt, and I just can't get it out of my shirt.
Oh, at least it's not by your eye.
You know, Greenblatt right up in my news.
That is weird.
Let's do some weird news, as if it's not weird enough. Jason
Oh.
in the comments says Cillian Murphy is Thomas Shelby in Peaky Blinders. You know what? I still don't know who that is.
I do. Morning, Jason. That was great.
Help me. 0.
That was awesome.
Hi, Jim and Charlotte. Some of my favorite people right there. Let's see. Jason Tremmel drinks a half a dozen energy drinks a day.
I don't doubt that. That's more of the yeah.
Weird news. There's a guy named Cam McCormick.
Okay.
He started playing college football 9 years ago, and he's still playing.
What? Oh, how does that work?
The 25-year-old tight end started his college career at the University of Oregon, but he was soon sidelined by a string of injuries requiring 6 surgeries,
You
along
gonna
with
make
along with the pandemic. So that kind of added to his
Oh.
time. So let's see here. He's got one more season at the University of Miami.
Wow.
So does that mean 10 years?
Right.
Or I mean that.
Or
would be
he's in his
something.
9th.
He's like the Jess Settles of college
Oh,
football.
yeah.
Jess was a Hawkeye basketball
Forgot about
player
that.
was around forever.
Yeah. Just settles. 9 years. That's stupid.
Let's go to some zoo parrot news because we all need a little zoo parrot news to get going on a Wednesday morning. Right, a British wildlife park has hatched. See how they're tying that in with birds?
Hatched.
Hatched.
That was great.
A new plan to rehabilitate its potty-mouthed parrots after they unleashed a tide of explicitives. Back in 2020, they've got 5 foul-mouthed African gray parrots, which, by the way, is what our parrot is.
Is it really?
Here at home. It's an African gray.
Wow.
He's a talker. He does laser noises.
Yes.
So they had 5 of these parrots donated to a wildlife park in England.
Huh.
And they were isolated from the flock in an attempt to improve their language. But from, let's see here, recently the team is adopting a different approach of integrating some of these cussing birds into a big flock of parrots that don't cuss.
That don't cuss.
So basically, long story short, they're either going to have like nearly 100 parrots that cuss
Oh my goodness.
because they've got like 92 non-swearing parrots.
Bro, I see.
Putting in this handful of the bad
Right.
boys.
The bad boys. What you gonna do?
And so it's going to go one way or the other. Either the
Yeah.
bad birds are going to teach the good birds swear words, or the 92 good ones are going to teach the bad ones that
You know, the
they
bad
don't need to
the bad
cuss.
ones are walking in there like, hey,
Smoking
baby.
cigarettes,
Yeah, you know.
leather jackets.
Leaning up against the fence. The chicks will go first, and the other guys will be
chicks.
like, oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. That's awesome.
The chicks,
Chicks.
and the parrots. How about this one? Love stinks.
Love stinks.
A Rhode Island animal shelter offering jilted lovers and ex-friends the opportunity to have the target of their scorn's name buried in kitty litter for Valentine's Day.
What?
I got a few people on my list. Let's see here. Cat poop.
Cat poop.
The Rhode Island Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals said its Love Stinks promotion will allow members of the public to get some sweet and stinky revenge at a time of year most known for celebrating love. Just $5.
What?
They're going to write the name of an ex-friend, lover, or even something you wish to bury in a litter box for our shelter cats to poop all over.
Oh, my.
And the fundraiser runs through Valentine's Day. I don't know if you actually, it'd be nice if they delivered these to the people.
Oh, yeah, now I get
A
it.
box of cat poop. That
Yep.
would be. What's the address?
I wonder where you would send anything. Huh. I don't know. Moving on.
Let's see here. Bones.
Bones.
We're talking about Bones. A UK plumber
Them
was stunned to what?
bones, them. It's some old song.
Yeah, I do kinda remember
Remember? Them bones, them bones, them.
And then I was thinking of Randy Travis digging up
bones. There you go.
A plumber in the UK was stunned to discover over 20 bones hidden underneath the floorboards of the bathroom he was fixing this month.
Oh.
And when he discovered them, he looked up over his shoulder and down came the hammer.
What?
And they added him to the bones.
No way.
Yeah, I'm lying.
Oh, well, it was a good story. You had me intrigued.
He did find the bones, but there was no hammering of the plumber. Jonathan Betts, 36 years old, was working on a cottage that is over 200 years old.
Huh.
Ended up being pig bones, which is weird. Anyway,
Well, yeah.
why do you keep pig bones in your floorboard? Still sounds like a scary movie to me.
Yeah. Or did they have a pig get trapped under the floor and die?
I don't know.
Can you imagine going to the bathroom, sitting down on the toilet, oinking at you?
No?
I mean, either. Really? You that was well played, dude. Well played.
No?
No?
Nope, I've never imagined that. Why would I?
I
What's your point?
don't know.
How about we go from pig bones to frozen alligators?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's not really that interesting. It got cold. It got cold down in Texas, and an alligator was in a frozen pond. It's still alive.
Oh. Well, that's,
Move on.
yeah, that's not very cool.
Yeah, it was cold.
Well, it was cool,
Cool.
but
Let's do law and disorder. And law and disorder.
I'm gonna throw my bike.
I like zombies. I like Totos. Check this out. A pastor. I like Totos. A pastor in Colorado stands accused of bilking his flock out of millions of dollars in a cryptocurrency scheme to fund a lavish lifestyle,
Oh.
according to NBC. In a video to his followers, Eli Regalado,
Oh.
Eli, admits that he and his wife, Caitlin Regalado, did indeed pocket $1.3 million in the venture.
Whoa.
He says, quote, I just wanted to come out and say those charges are true.
Oh.
He says a few $100,000 went to a home remodel the Lord told us to do. So he's instead
Wait
of
a
the
second,
dog,
he's trying to-
instead of blaming the dog on eating the homework, they're saying they're blaming God for telling them to steal money.
Wow. That's pretty cold. Man.
In addition to the home remodel, the Regalados also allegedly spent the money on a Range Rover, or also known as a Range Rover. A Range Rover. Also, luxury handbags, jewelry, pricey trips. About $300,000 allegedly went to their online-only Victorious Grace Church. It was just an online church,
Oh my.
and they're getting people to send in millions of dollars. Wow.
Don't do that. Don't.
They raised more than $3 million from about 300 followers. Are you kidding me?
Whoa. Whoa. Come on.
No, we don't need to do that.
Oh.
Shame on you.
Sorry.
The agency says the couple had no crypto experience and continued pitching this crypto coin even after a third-party auditor described it as fundamentally unsound and dangerous. So he told the investors that God promised him they'd all become wealthy. And then also says, we took God at his word.
Oh my.
This guy.
This is getting worse.
Do not stand close to this guy.
Right.
Lightning is about to strike.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, but hey, check this out.
What?
Colorado, this is in the same story. Colorado Securities Commissioner, you know the Wu-Tang Clan?
Yeah.
There's a guy named Tung Chan, the Wu-Tung Chan.
Yeah.
There's actually no Wu, but his name is Tung Chan. Everybody Tung Chan tonight. What was that one car called? The Yin Yang Company or something?
Yeah, no, Yang Wang.
Walla Bing Bang. Two more stories. And we'll get out of here. This is actually some good news. So straighten up. Straighten up over there. I'll straighten up too. A blood test. This is really good news, actually. A blood test already available to researchers can detect potential Alzheimer's disease patients
Really?
with very high accuracy, according to scientists. According to a study published in the journal JAMA Neurology, the simple blood test can detect a key biomarker for the disease with up to 97% accuracy.
Holy
Wow.
cow.
The protein starts to build up in the brain up to 15 years before people with Alzheimer's start to show symptoms, according to a CNN report. Since the test is far cheaper and less invasive than a spinal tap. Have you ever had a spinal tap?
Yes, I have.
Not fun.
It's horrible.
Yeah. Experts say it could open the door to widespread screening or widescreen spreading for the disease. And when blood tests are negative, it could speed up the investigation for other causes of symptoms like memory loss. So,
That's actually really cool.
yeah.
Very cool stuff.
And then finally today, let's hit the old duh button.
Duh.
Duh. What was meant to be A theatric onstage entrance quickly turned into a grisly scene
Oh no.
when a tech executive plunged to his death
Oh.
in India. India. Falling 20 feet from a wooden structure suspended above a concrete stage. Ouch.
Yikes.
Now, the horrific accident was caught on camera.
Oh no.
Of course, the video is circulating online. VizTech's CEO, Sanjay Shah,
Of course.
he actually hailed from Chicago.
Oh.
Sanjay Shah. And the company president, Ruja Datla, fell in front of a crowd of about 700 people who gathered at the studios somewhere in India that I can't pronounce for an employee celebration.
Wow.
Instead of slowly being lowered inside of an iron cage to the floor, the pair plummeted
Oh, ouch.
after the chains supporting the cage snapped on one side. So it probably just dumped them out.
Yikes. Me not-
Datla is reportedly in critical condition after suffering a severe head injury. Shaw later succumbed to his injuries at the hospital. So that was.
That's a bad deal. Wow.
Duh.
They still get the duh.
Wow.
Duh.
He lost his job as a telemarketer.
What do we got for a question? You got a compliment? No, it's not a compliment. It's
No. Factor crap.
all the gold.
Anyway, during the gold rush in California's mining towns, a pound of butter could cost as much as $750 in today's money. So today's money, it would be worth $750 back then. Yeah, so factor crap.
Oh. I mean, it sounds like crap.
But it is indeed a fact.
But
So in today's currency,
butter.
yeah, butter would be $750. That's gold in them there tills. That's
Butter.
stupid. That doesn't make sense. Why? Wow.
My question for you,
Okay.
what is the technical term for a fear of teeth?
Teeth? Oh.
Teeth. Teeth.
Whitey Fridays.
It's called odontophobia.
Oh, that makes more sense. Odontophobia.
This phobia can also present as a fear of going to the dentist. Odontophobia. I'm going to the dentist today.
Oh, you are? Really? Gonna get some bling?
I'm gonna do what Kanye West did. Get me a new grill.
Yeah,
Yo!
get you a grill, baby. That's it.
Angry. Ugh. Actually, I'm just going to the dentist to talk advertising today. So
Oh,
fingers crossed.
hey, you want to know a good way to,
What?
succeed at getting them to advertise?
What?
While I'm here,
What?
give me a cleaning. Give me a root canal for no reason. Floss my teeth
Do you floss?
every so often. I'm not good at it regularly. Do you? Okay, good. Me neither.
I floss twice a year at my cleanings when they do it.
And they say you should floss more.
They're like, we can't get the dental floss in between your teeth.
Well, there's a bunch of junk in there. Leave it alone.
I'm saving that for later.
Man.
Jerks.
Jerks.
By the way, good morning. Boy, I'm way behind.
I
Michelle,
know.
Patty Joe, Hannah, Rebecca, Dell, Jason, Derek. Yeah, Buzz the bird. Teresa. I think we're caught up. Well,
We
thanks.
probably missed somebody, but we're sure glad you tuned in today.
Yes, we hope we did not offend you.
Yes.
Or maybe we did, made you think about things. Once again, your forecast brought to us by the Garden Gate in Sigourney. And dense fog till 9 a.m., so be advised of that. Maybe some rain. And it's kind of a rainy, foggy stretch with temps in the 30s for the next few days. So be aware of that. Garden Gate sponsoring us, our forecast.
Yeah.
Well, Neil,
Hey.
God bless you.
Yeah. I'll see you Friday at Barn Wired.
You'll see me Friday along with Day.
A day. And then again Saturday.
Saturday at the sports at Brothers Market. Way to get the plug in
Hey,
there.
no problem. You're welcome, Rick.
And Well, I'm trying to think of something funny to say to make
Oh.
you spit out your water.
I was waiting for it.
But you have a great day. You are looking good today. You're
Thank
a
you.
funny person. Very friendly.
Oh, that's right. It's National Compliment Day.
And
You've always been a good friend to me, Steve. I appreciate the time you take and let me conversate with you. And that one time, I don't want to talk about on live, but that was very heartwarming and felt nice.
the thing is, like, the things I was saying to you were funny. You're being serious.
Whoa! Whoa! No, not at all.
Yes, you were.
No.
I know it came
Yes,
from the
you
heart.
were.
You were saying it in a joking manner,
Huh.
disguising it because it's real. Pal. It's getting real in here. Real weird.
Hey, real quick, thanks a lot for the comment back to me yesterday. It was supposed to be a funny deal. At least you have plenty of gas.
Yeah.
You know?
I put up a picture of my tires
Man.
complaining that they're cold and a little bit low on air pressure. And I had just filled up with gas. And you commented that at least you got plenty of gas.
Yeah.
And I said, you do too.
Yeah. And people started like laughing
Yeah.
emojis. I'm like, really?
Haha. Because you're gassy. You fart.
You fart.
You fart a lot.
Well, have a great
that
day,
note-
everybody.
You're a good farter. There, it's a compliment.
Finally, the one
It's a
I was waiting
compliment.
for.
You're really good at farting.
I love your hair. Back at you.
I love your face. Goodbye.
Oh!